What's up? Remember how I said we were gonna go do clear shooting lanes and set up trail cameras and stuff? Well, that's what we're doing. We're gonna set up trail cameras and whatnot. And I'm gonna rig up a pulley system going across the river. I got the kids and the wifey in a canoe, and I built a ladder. You can see it right there. Built a ladder so I can get up on that bank easier. So we're gonna take this rope, string it across at an angle, and then put a pulley on it, and we'll be able to woo right across the river. All right, we got the rope and block hooked up to a tree. I'm gonna walk the rope across, and I'm gonna get wet. So I'm gonna put my phone in here because I'm gonna get wet, and my truck keys. Woo. I remember this. Oh man, there's a knot already. There's a knot. No more knot.
Whoa! What was that? The rope. The water. That's going really fast. We're not even old. No, it's going.
Woo! There's the water.
That. And whoa! Whoa! Can we come now? We're going.
Let go of them and start coming across.
Are you coming?
You might want to walk with them so they don't freak out.
I see some fish. I see some rocks.
Big ass rock. What?
Watch the camera. Gotta keep the kids happy. I can't tell if it's going or not. It's burning, I think. Yeah, it's burning. Oh, I had to do a path so the kids could get to the tree stand. And then, you know, by the time I got done with that, you know, bathroom breaks and stuff. So, but yeah, this is what we're going for, and that's what it looks like right now. It's tall enough to where we can't see a deer. And during rifle season, I got to get all this down because it's over my head, and there's another deer stand over there. So during rifle season, I sit on that side of the river, and the deer come in over here. So during archery season, I hunt up there by where the kids are. So we're gonna weed whip all this down, or brush cut all this down, and get rid of all this stuff so we can see the deer stand over there, and put some stuff out, find my cameras. I think they're still back here. I don't know where my cameras are. right, so excuse me. We got clear cut. You see the deer stand? I gotta do some trimming. Take out this tree, or there's some branches on it, so we can see over here. The kiddos found where somebody, whoever owned the property before me. Yes, we see you. Whoever owned the property before me had a deer stand in this big old tree. I'm not about the hanging deer stands every year thing, so. Oh no, baby down. This is the fun of it. I mean, you can see how low it is, just for reference. This is that's about how tall this stuff was when I got down here, about shoulder height. Be careful, Bean. Don't go too high. Oh. Got her all cleared out. We gotta put the deer cane out. We're gonna put the deer cane over here. Right in here. Right about where this green stuff is. Because that's where the deer stand is. And you got trails coming down from over here. Trails coming down from over here. Trail coming down right here. Trail coming down right here. And then they kind of skirt the edge right here and come this way. So, yeah. We got her all clear cutted. I got a couple little mud holes. This over here, this bank right here is basically my property line, but it's I can see the deer cross in here, which I like, and I can see the deer coming from up here. This is basically just a peninsula because this river wraps up around like this and goes probably 200 yards that way. The river comes back around and goes to the St. Croix. So, oh, I don't know where my cameras are. I have no clue. I have no clue where my cameras are. I might have taken them back with me. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure on that tree. Otherwise, it was on that tree. So, what? We're gonna feed the deer right now. And then Daddy's got to get AA batteries when we drop you off at Grandma's. Okay? You gonna come deer hunting with me this year? Yeah. Mommy gonna shoot a deer? Maybe. If she can hit the broadside of a barn with her bow. Anyway. Most of the deer I've shot have been right where we're gonna put the deer cane. And the kern. I shot one buck back here, so yeah. I'm gonna put some stuff out for him. Put a mineral lick. That's what the deer cane is. Put that out and probably head back into the house because the monitor showed up for the big monitor showed up for the new computer. So I gotta hook all that up. Internet's coming next week. Yes, we don't have internet. Hotspot on phone only. Super fun time trying to upload videos. I'll tell you what, this is some wild stuff. Back in the day we used to use this, and you take, what is on me? Skeeters. So you take that and dump it in some water. Don't just dump it on the ground. Dump it in some water. You finally get the stick. Ugh. Finally get the stick. Stir it up. Makes a good mineral lick. Try and dissolve it a little bit. It gets down in the dirt. 2 years ago, you can see the dirt right here. 2 years ago I did this, and there was a hole here. Okay, I gotcha. That's way too big of a stick. But yeah, you stir it up with some water, make a mineral lick. It'll absorb into the ground. It will kill all the grass. So, upside, I guess. But otherwise, you just, get it nice and sloshed around. I doubt I'm going to get anything else to break up in there. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Huh?
Can I try?
No, I got it, buddy.
Okay.
So, yeah, you stir it up in there. Try and get as much dissolved as possible, because that's just, it works way better this way. Now you got your shit all dissolved in there. Oh, it's hot. Why is it hot? Chemical reactions, I guess. Anyway, you're gonna dump it out. Like that. And never use this to wash your truck ever again, because that's salt, and you're just gonna rust the shit out of your truck. So I got mineral lick here, corn there. Let's see what happens. I don't know why that's hot. That's weird that that's hot. Should I be concerned? I don't know. We're gonna take some corn and get the rest of the junk out of there. And get these deer really addicted to the cocaine. The cocaine now. Gotta get the deer addicted to it. So that's all there is to it. I need to rig up a pulley system going the other way at a different angle, so that way I can, you know, not have to walk across the river with this, because there's boulders everywhere, and and rapids. Not really a rapid, but yeah, boulders everywhere. So, but it works. Gets the job done. Can you tell I was a tower guy? Got blocks and random junk everywhere. There we go. That's why you don't do that. Well, probably didn't need to come down here. I got my camera. I found my cameras. I found two cameras. Anyway, I got hung right there. Got another 50-pound bag of corn. There's still a little bit of corn left. They've definitely been hitting that mineral lick. I mean, it's pretty tore up. So we're gonna throw. Got another mineral block, energy plus block. I don't know. It was a block. So we're just gonna throw that probably over here. Throw that bag of corn right here again, and get out of here. So it has been a week, and that's how much corn's gone, and how much they've. I mean, you can see the paw marks. Yeah, a buddy of mine drives by the house every day. That he's been seeing a giant buck. So now that we got a camera out, I guess we'll see what happens. This is the block I'm using, by the way. I probably would have got a different one, but carrying it across the river, I didn't want a giant one. I just wanted a little light one. Plus, got a pretty good smell to it. So we'll see. We're gonna put the block. Right there, in front of the camera, kinda. I want to separate it so I can see what they're hitting. But we're gonna dump that bag of corn out. By the way, I really do recommend. Like muddy cameras or stealth cameras instead of that. What the hell are they called? The Tacticams. This thing takes 16 batteries, so it's got quite a bit of life in it. Yeah, I like that. So, like I said, trail coming down here, trail coming through here, trail coming through here, trail coming through here. There's a water source back there, water source right here, and obviously the river's right there. So, probably have some pictures within an hour. I'm sweaty as shit, but these deer are so used to smelling me that I honestly don't think they mind my smell. Because I'll tell you what time it is right now. It is 6:43, and I'm willing to bet I have a picture within an hour or two. All right, so like, really, how far do you want to take the whole scent game? That's gonna be up to you. Me, I think the UV brighteners in clothing are more of a thing than anything. So we still need to delimb some stuff. Really, we didn't pole saw anything. So in order to hunt out of the box blind, which is right there, we're gonna have to cut a bunch of that stuff down, obviously. We're gonna have to probably chop a bunch of this out of there. I don't know yet. I'll have to get up in the box blind and look, but I'm not gonna worry about that until rifle season. Because if the old man wants to bow hunt, he can just come over here and sit his ass up in my deer stand. So, yeah, took a kids game fair today. Saw a bunch of cool stuff. Still kind of up in the air. Thinking about ordering the snow goose spread. But I'm still up in there about SX decoys versus dive bombs. So, I don't know. I feel like dive bomb kind of, I don't know, they're nice. They're nice. I know Scott Butt's somewhat, so like, he's a friend of a friend, so, and I already have a bunch of his stuff, and they last. They definitely last. And if my buddy Chris can't tear up SX decoys, they're good. Okay, so they're not bad, not a bad paint job. So cross the river back over to the four-wheeler. I mean, you can really get a feel for how much, God, bugs, horrible. You can really get a feel for how much we cleared just right there. I mean, ugh, bugs, dude, Jesus. But we still need to. You see my wood duck house? You see the deer stand right in there? I mean, there's the frickin' house. They'll come down. Last year I shot across the river and got a deer with my rifle, but this year I'd like to fill my tags with my bow. So we'll see what happens. That way I don't have to worry about rifle season. Who wants to shoot a rifle? Everybody, I love shooting a rifle, but I mean, look at that river. It is pretty. It is pretty. Also on the market for like 6 months, and because our whole plan was to move to Montana. But I mean, why wouldn't you buy that? It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Normally it's low enough to where this is actually a gravel bar, and you can drive your four-wheeler down the river and go up on the, get up there like that. But it's been pretty deep this year. I can judge my water depth. Oh, I can sweat my. Judge my water depth by that rock. So if I can see that rock poking out of the water, I know I can cross it with hip boots. If I can't see that rock poking out of the water, I have to come down here and check and see how far below the water that rock is. By the way, first couple of weeks I lived here, I caught a decent smallmouth bass off that rock. Like that rock. Rock's gonna stay. Rock needs to stay there. So there were the fish right there. Huh. I mean, you can see how high the water was. I mean, it washed the bank out. Washed the bank out a little bit. But it hasn't. Not as deep as it was last year. Last year I had to cross the river in my waders every day. I wanted to go bow hunting and then sit in that heat with my waders on, and it wasn't fun. So yeah, I'll throw some pictures of the deers in. Hopefully that big buck is actually a big buck and it's not like a little 6-point or something, because I know there's always a bunch of 6-points, always a bunch of forkhorns, and there's always like a weird like 5-point or something like that, and then there's always one dandy. And then, I mean, I'll see if I can figure out how to put a picture right here. And that was the buck that showed up during muzzleloader season last year. So I know there's some dandies around here. I mean, and that deer, there's my house. That deer was standing 20 feet on the other side of the box blind. Right there. Like right there. I mean, pretty nice deer. Pretty nice deer. All I'm gonna say, pretty nice deer. Wasn't into deer hunting until first year I lived here. My old man was like, hey, can I deer hunt? Deer hunt in your backyard? I go, yeah, I don't care. I know there's deer back there, go for it. And he shot a dandy. Like a dandy, nice heavy 8-point. And I was like, holy damn. Like, that's a nice deer. Didn't realize I had that back there. Otherwise I probably would have went deer hunting instead of driving 4.5 hours to go duck hunting just to find out the pond had 4 inches of ice on it. And then upside of that story, I did find a bunch of cool, well, me and a buddy found a bunch of cool goose spots. So, and that turned into shooting a lot of geese. So there was an upside to it. But if I stand in the middle of the river, the bugs aren't bad. I'm rambling. But anyway, just look at that view. Look at it. I'm sorry if my camera's foggy. It's super humid out. So, and the kids had my phone because Game Fair is not exactly a close drive. I gotta edit a video. I gotta go up, eat dinner, edit a video. Actually, I have to run into town. I have to go get beans because the wife's making chili. She doesn't have any beans. So, guy needs to shoot some deer. He really does. If the guy doesn't start shooting deer, we're gonna have to start paying for meat, and I don't like that. Guy doesn't like to pay for meat. Who wants to pay for meat? There's a hole in those. Oh, I didn't go over it. Might be another hole in there. Alright. I'm gonna go buy beans. Well, if you like that, I don't have any more property to manage, so I might go deer hunting, that's about it. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, do the things. I'll update you on some deer pictures as I get them. Yeah, like, subscribe, follow, do all the beep boops and whatnot. I'd appreciate it.